And you understand. I mean, if you watch this show, you would know how we stand on foreign policy, how important to us. And in the beginning of my opening monologue, I talked about Stacey Abrams, and I kind of transitioned to Stacey Evans because you were kind of like that whole part of that. When people go, oh, they got so hyper focused and amazed by Beto O'Rourke, I was like, y'all don't know about Sema or Sema, whatever you want, however you want to say her name.
Sema.
But Sema, you guys didn't know about her. She was the true progressive running in this race. However, I'm a progressive that really cares about my civil liberties. So I believe we're putting the cart before the horse with some of these issues when it comes to a Green New Deal, Medicare for all. Where do you stand on protecting our civil liberties?
Well, that is extremely important to protect our civil liberties. What we have to do is ensure that we do have the voting rights in this country, that we do protect the rights of the LGBTQ community, and that we enact the ERA to ensure that we are protecting the rights of women as well as transgender women and transgender men. That doesn't happen in this country. In the state of Texas, our civil liberties are being stripped away by our state legislator, by our governor. But at a federal level, we have to ensure that we are no longer in that position, and that we write any kind of legislation under the 14th Amendment where we have equal protection under the law. And that is something that I'm going to do, and I'm going to govern in that way.
Do you want to expand on that, Paza?
Well, I mean, I know that you definitely, your campaign is witness some suppression. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of stuff out there. They're going to keep you down. They did last time. They put forth their establishment candidate like a Beto, and they're going to do it this time. So when I talk about our civil liberties, I'm talking to somebody I know who was suppressed and whatnot. Is there? How do you feel about Google and Facebook with these nefarious actions? And I know you, for a fact, were a victim of some of these practices.
Well, I don't buy Facebook ads because I know that you have to meet some sort of threshold in order for your ads to be disseminated to the public. I do not go through Google. I do not buy Google ads. How I overcome those obstacles is by word of mouth and continuing to generate the momentum that we did in 2018 and just expand on that. So a lot of people ask me, how did I get that many votes in 2018? And I said, well, the media didn't care. We didn't have any endorsements. Nobody cared about what we were doing. So we used our networking and people skills to get the word of mouth out, to use underground messaging, using Signal, using Slack, and just ensuring that we are in all of the Facebook groups that we can be to disseminate information. Now, as far as how the media treats us, they are only considering those who are raising enough money as serious candidates. They do not look at the platform or the issues or where we stand or what we do. They care about more how much money we raise and how good we look on an ad. So I have not completed certain voting guide questionnaires because of the way the questions are framed. So when they asked me, how much money have you raised? I said, does it really matter how much I raise? Because you can raise all the money in the world, $80 million, set it on fire and lose to Ted Cruz.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened.